right? So how do you get these things? How do they come about? They just fall from the sky? They knock on your door, you open, there it is? You go on to CVS and buy a pack of Courage? Is that how it works? You get it in the text? How does it work? You get it from your surroundings, your parents, from your raise you. Okay, I have no parents. I live with my father. The music you listen to, does that influence you? Yes, sometimes. The programming you watch on television, yes. The people you hang around in school, yes. I got some books up here. Now, the books that I have are books, just some of the books I have in my library at home. I love to read. When I was your age, couldn't stand reading. Hated it. Let me just back up and tell you a little bit about myself. As Candy mentioned inside, my name is Brent Burton. That's my name. I work for the L.A.County Fire Department. I'm a firefighter. And I happen to be a captain. What that means is I'm in charge of a fire station, a crew of firefighters. I've been a firefighter for 27 years. The last 18 years I've been a captain, which means I've been in charge or a supervisor of firefighters at a firehouse. I go on all kinds of incidents, all kinds of fires, all kinds of shootings, stabbings, medical calls, bad traffic accidents. That's what I do for a living. Make pretty good money. I love it. Now, in my personal life, I was married for almost 20 years. Unfortunately, my wife and I divorced, but we're on very good terms. She walks in this room today, we hug. That's how it is. No fighting, no this and that, name calling. We don't do that because it's not necessary. But we raised 3 beautiful children together. I have a 24-year-old son who's about 6'3". He's a Los Angeles police officer. He patrols 77th Division in South L.A. Living his dream on his own. My daughter, she's about this tall. She's 20. She's a junior at St. Louis State University. And my youngest son, 17, he's about this tall. He's a fire cadet, a senior at Hamilton High School, and he wants to be a firefighter. And right this very minute, he is at the Fire Department Training Center training other fire cadets in the academy. That's what my children are. I know where they are. I know what they're doing. That is a testament to what I've been able to do as a man. Now, how did I get that? Through my surroundings. I was very blessed. I grew up in a 2-parent household in the Crenshaw district. There were 15 boys on my block when I was growing up in the 70s. And all the boys in my block had a male role model figure in their home. All of us had our natural fathers. One had a stepfather, one had a grandfather. But we all had natural, positive male role models in our home. So that was my normal, how I grew up. But as time went on, that's not the case for everybody. And that's okay. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. But I can tell you this, with what my experience is, like most of my friends, we shouldn't even been doing this kind of work. We should just say, hey, I got mine, I'm good, later, figure it out. But right now, did you know that there's a crisis with manhood? Did you know that? Yes? No? Maybe so? Let's conversation now. Raise your hands if you think you know this. You ever heard this before? There's a crisis? Yes, sir. Have you ever heard that before? Excuse me? Yes. Yes? What have you heard about the crisis? You speak up, everybody can loud, really loud.
Men aren't taking responsibility for what they have to do.
Now we just said man is about taking responsibility, but you're saying they're not taking responsibility. So how many people think that men are taking responsibility today? Some? Yes, some are. And some are not. So when we don't take responsibility, what happens?
Children don't grow up the way they should.
Okay. And what happens when they don't grow up the way they should? Like what? Gang violence, what else? What are you going to say, sir? Thank you. Okay, sir. Drinking and drugs, that's a part of it. Anybody else? Yes, sir. Kids are in jail, yes. Yes, sir. Sex. What about sex? That's a broad term. What do you mean by that?
I guess the son has sex with like young men, like in
unfortunately, we're having children having children. And they can't take care of the children. You know what costs money to take care of children? You know, you guys cost money. Did you know that? I got to clothe you. I got to feed you. I got to provide a roof over your head. I got to make sure you get to school and do your homework. That's a lot. So if I don't take responsibility, I can just say, figure it out. And you know what? Unfortunately, we have a lot of kids like that. Did you know that? Have you seen kids like that? Have you know kids like that? Are you a kid like that? Someone said, figure it out? Yeah? Yeah. But you know what? In figuring it out, that's okay. Because do we all know right from wrong? Good and bad. But we make choices, don't we? What choices do we make? Do we make the right choice or sometimes bad choices? Sometimes bad choices. What influences the bad choices? Someone tries to convince you to do something. Yes, sir. Hand up. Gang violence. What about gang violence? Now, when you throw something out there, be ready to talk about it, because we're having a conversation. So when you say gang violence, what does that mean? What's the negative impact of gang violence? Gang violence. What's the worst thing that can happen?
People get hurt.
People get hurt. Yes, sir. You want to say something? Sir? Okay, hang around the wrong crowd. Okay, yes, sir.
Smoking.
Smoking.
Peer pressure.
What about peer pressure? What does peer pressure do? Does it make you do stuff you don't want to, or do you choose to do something you want to? Yes, sir, exactly. Yes, sir.
Sometimes the male will model the male will model life sometimes.
I'm going to give you a story. Oh, I'm sorry. You had your hand up back there? Yes.
I was gonna say people try to live out what they see on TV or what's the main thing that people do, like the ultra.
Exactly. Now,